Welcome back to I Hate That Shit, podcast about hating shit and loving life.
Oh.
Here we are with your host.
Can't stop laughing.
Every time. This is why she yells at me, because she can't control herself. She gets the giggles
I do.
and somehow blames me, even though I tell her I am recording right now.
Okay.
That's your host, Bonnie.
Hi guys, this is Bonnie. Hope this finds you well. Sorry, I have the case of the giggles. I really do. That's funny. It just kind of, but it feels
Every
so
time.
good though. It's funny. It's very funny.
And we're back with our other host,
Yeah.
our other co-host at this point,
Yeah.
Cynthia.
Yes.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Yes. Okay. What we're talking about today? That's why we have Cynthia. One, because she is a power lifter. She goes to the gym all the time.
She looks innocent, but she can really kick your ass.
She fucking can. That's why she's my best friend. But anyway, I'm just kidding. But she goes to the gym, and we just the other day, me, her, and Juliet, as a matter of fact, we were talking about when you go to the gym, how you see those stupid asses recording. I mean, I can't. There was this. Since we're gonna talk about this, let me just tell you the most freshest story in my brain. There was I just saw this video this morning, and there's some girl, of course, she's at the gym and she's filming herself, right? So, but she goes over, and there are these weights. I think they were 25-pound weights, and I think there was 3 or 4 on each side, and it was a high bar, right? One of these up there. So she obviously doesn't know how to work the equipment in the gym. She goes over, starts pulling them off on one side only. You know how you have to do back and forth? Right. She pulled them all off on one side. That bar went just like this into some guy's head.
Oh, God.
With the full weight on it, because it came all the way off, because it wasn't balanced anymore on the
You can't take all the weights off
Yeah.
one side.
Yeah, and
unless
she
it's
did
on the ground.
right. And she did, and it just swung right. And I was horrified. And at first she didn't know what happened. And then she's like, goes running over there. It's like, come on, why are you guys going to the gym and doing this shit? It don't make sense to me. I mean, I used to be a gym rat, and it was never about
it's more
posing.
the fact that you recorded it and then felt the need to post your stupidity.
Your stupidity.
Yeah.
What are you
So
doing?
here's the thing. I get some people record in the gym because they're training for something, and they'll record themselves to make sure they're doing something properly,
Right.
or to talk with the trainer to make sure, when they're working by themselves, they're keeping proper posture and technique and all that. And that I get.
Right.
And some of them do it and they post it online, and it's like just to help other people. And okay, I get that. But it's
stupid.
the ones that get pissed off because somebody walks in their
Yes.
shot.
Those are the
And
ones we
you're
want
in
to
a
talk about.
public gym.
Yes. That's the word,
Like,
public.
there are very few times where it is valid for them to be recording.
Exactly.
But it shouldn't just be judging other people
No.
or getting pissed off because someone walks between you and your camera because you're sitting in the middle of like the freeways
Where people,
where people
yeah.
have to, and
camera's
your
like
phone's
3 feet away
posted
from you.
up
Yeah.
on top of the freeways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're standing back, and you get mad because somebody walks
Yeah.
across because they have to get another fucking weight.
Because they're actually working out.
Yeah.
They're.
Yeah.
I mean, what about you? When you being at the gym and stuff, do you ever see that? Probably not at your gym.
No, I see it all the time.
At your gym too?
Oh, totally.
I'm surprised,
Yeah,
really.
And you say, like, that's what a lot of people say. Their excuse or whatever for having the recording themselves at the gym is, I want to watch my form. I want whatever. Have people not been watching their forms
Right.
for decades? Like,
Right.
gyms have been around for decades.
Exactly,
That's what the
agree.
years are
Yeah.
for. That's
Exactly.
why you have a workout partner. for.
Right.
Like, I think
I feel like it's that, but
but because of the way that social media is,
Yes.
people wanting likes,
Yep.
blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
then they're also posting false videos of, a lot of women, and I'm gonna say women.
Mhm.
Look at this guy looking at me.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
this. And they're not
Yeah.
even, they're just working out.
Yes.
That's the thing, is like,
Exactly.
they're
And they had to
sitting
turn around right when you decided to take your shirt off
Yeah.
to get
Right.
something like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I never thought about that, but that's true too. You know, and people just see it's all bullshit. Here's someone on Reddit said this. He said, anyone else uncomfortable with people recording at the gym? Even if they zoom in, it's not unusual to see people in the background. The gym is not public property and it's not a public space. People who film monopolize equipment and put other people off approaching them while they're filming. And they act like you're walking on a Hollywood film set.
Yeah.
If you happen to need to walk between them and their camera, just like what we were saying.
That's true.
You know?
I mean, we all pay, or I mean, if you go to the gym, you pay a membership fee. Therefore,
Exactly.
it's not public.
Exactly.
It's a
And
private
it is.
gym.
Yeah.
And he says it's like they all think that they're the main character in everyone's life. Yes, I know.
But here's
I
how
know,
you
he's
know the
right.
difference between the people who are just trying to get the likes and the people who are actually trying to productively do something is if they get offended when someone says, please stop recording, or walks in front of them. And most of them that are there doing it for legitimate reasons
Right.
are like, no, you can like look at my camera, you can see it's just me.
Right.
I'm making sure there's nobody in the background. I'm
Right.
doing it at an angle where nobody can see it. Or okay, or yeah, go ahead, walk in front of me. It's
Exactly.
okay.
It
it's a
shouldn't matter.
public
You can-
fucking
yeah,
gym.
and you
Like,
can edit
it's
your
not my
shit.
space.
Yeah.
You can edit it out.
And then you have the other ones that are, like you said, people in the background.
Mhm.
And you see, and what really pissed people off was it started with people who were starting going to the gym, starting a journey
Right.
that they didn't necessarily know what to do, right? They were just trying, they were getting started. And people would like zoom in on them in the background and be like, look at this dumbass.
Exactly.
Oh,
that
yeah.
ain't right
Well,
either.
that's why, in my
That ain't
opinion,
right.
you should not be able to have your phone out at the gym
I agree.
at all.
I
Because
think they
you-
should be banned on
you
the floor.
don't know who's doing what
Exactly.
and what
It's
kind
scary.
of inappropriate stuff is
Yep.
being posted.
Yep.
It should just be across the board. No.
No phones on the floor while you're
Yeah.
lifting weights, working out, whatever it may be. Even, I mean, especially if you're on the treadmill, they already got a TV in front of you anyway, right?
Yeah.
So what do you really need your camera? I worked out for a little bit over at our rec center, and there was people over there, and this place is tiny, tiny, tiny. And there was people out there still with their phones too. It's just all like, what are you trying to prove by doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't even think with technology would have been that way back then. I don't think I know it would have been banned from the gym. There's no way coaches were going to put up with that bullshit because it's a distraction. They're not allowed in classroom. Well, we kind of talked a little bit about that. High schoolers, we don't know. But phones are, I mean, I don't know.
But like you look at it and the people posting on social media aren't the ones that are in like Gold's Gym and all that where
They do that there too.
I mean, they do, but they're not like posting it all over social
they better not
media.
be.
They're the ones that are
their
legitimately
asses
like they're
whooped.
sending it to their trainer. Like, here's what I'm doing when I'm not with you. Just what do I need to do
that's
better?
fair. That's fair. That is fair.
Because
but-
there's a difference between posting it
right
and doing it
and
for
using
personal.
it exactly. That is true.
So I mean, like, and that's why now a lot of gyms are coming up saying you can't record.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking it even further. Recording is one thing. Posting up a fucking tripod,
Yeah.
That's
That's
Like,
doing a whole
embarrassing.
like
I mean,
tripod
it's-
lighting setup so that
If
you
you're
can do a
going-
push up at the gym. You could do a push up in
That's
your fucking
embarrassing.
Right.
living room.
right. If
There's
you're
no
going
need for
to the
that.
gym that day to see if you can hit your PR,
Right.
your personal record.
Yeah.
Okay,
don't-
you in your
don't
head,
know.
I get that. You might have a friend with you and be like, okay, here, record me while I
Exactly.
do this lift.
Right.
You don't have to set up a tripod.
No.
I saw a lady at a gym had a tripod set up and she was just video chatting with somebody. Just
What at the gym?
Yeah.
Trying to act like she's there all
And
the
I was
time, but
just
they ain't
like-
doing shit.
I was like, really? You couldn't just talk to them on the phone? Like, because then we're all in your conversation
Exactly.
too. Like,
Exactly.
I
That
don't
ain't.
like
That's. I don't.
The
like that
best are
either.
the ones who go there just to take the picture and then leave.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
It's
See,
like you
people are
go
so
do a
fake.
set
Fake
of
fake.
like one of everything. You do like one or two little reps.
Yeah, and then
On
edit
camera,
it.
and then
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
follow me to the gym, and then they were there for 5 minutes
I
and left, and you're like,
That's a good idea, actually. But you're like, your body's not changing, but you say you go to the gym all day long every day.
Yeah.
Whoa. You know, it's stupid. People bust themselves like that. It's so stupid. It's like, follow me to the gym, but what? Let's see you know how they all post those pictures after they've lost weight or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of them, of course, are fake. I saw one
like
yesterday.
Those, I don't mind. Like, there was one I saw real quick. He had some disease, like muscular dystrophy or something.
Right.
And he was showing himself working out at the gym, and he was like, no. You do you.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, okay.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Exactly.
Be fucking respectful. And you
Exactly.
can have that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you can build your little
your following.
TikTok or I don't know if you can do TikTok anymore, but you can do your Instagram.
For now you can. Yeah, and all the other
all
stuff.
that shit.
But that was the
Stop being
video I saw
bitches.
was, and you knew it was so fake, and I thought it was fake anyway because girl didn't look the same. But a girl, she gets on there and she shows off. She's all like, I'm on my diet, on my journey at the gym and everything. And she had a bag of chips and she puts it down and, and then the picture changes, right? She goes from being, which I thought was normal, but from that to a better body. And so she's showing off, and then out of camera in the background, it was the other girl, the bigger girl. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I was just thinking about. I was like, I love the people who mock that shit.
It might have been. It probably. Yeah. They
were mocking all the Instagram people.
Yeah,
who do that shit.
That is so ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man.
Or now they have the ones that are like, look at me training for my next vacation, and they're on the Stairmaster with some luggage, like they're on the escalator waiting to come down.
It's so dumb. I was all like, really? I mean, I understood the joke, but it, just like you said, it's real. People are so fake out there, man.
You got the fake ones, you have the real ones, and then you have the great ones in the middle that are mocking. They know they're not fucking fitness influencers, but they mock the ones who want to be.
There's a I mean, he's a fitness influencer.
Oh, I love him. I started seeing him.
He's on the one that calls him out.
Yeah.
With his swole guy, Joey Swole. Yeah.
He's just like, he encourages proper gym etiquette.
Yes. And he calls you out whether it's good or bad.
Yes.
I saw the one where some girl was in there filming too, and and he's so, or no, not that one. One guy was a little disabled, and another guy went up to him and was helping him with his workout and stuff. And then you saw it was heartwarming. It was cute. Then Joey comes on and he says, Mr. Swole, he said, this is the way gym etiquette should be.
Yeah.
This is not over there. It should be positive always. I mean, you're over there trying to have a positive change in your life. And then you have all these stupid ass influencers with their stupid ass phones. It's so, I think if I ever saw that, if I was really into working out and stuff, I don't think I would let that slide. I really don't. I know I would not. I'd be like, bitch.
That's also driven a lot of people away from the gym too.
Yeah.
That's the part. A lot of people are already insecure enough.
Exactly.
And then to know you're going in and there's probably going to be somebody with a camera, and are they going to make fun of you? Who knows?
Exactly. It's sad. And then you know what? And that's how fights start too. We've seen enough videos of them fighting in the gym. Because sometimes, just like that first story I told you, something goes wrong with someone filming some shit. And, these guys that are taking their serious workout, one girl was walking between her fat ass, kind of bumped a guy while he was in mid-stroke, and bumped him. He was fucking pissed. Because, he could have ripped a muscle or something. Because it wasn't like that, a gentle one. It was like, while he was in mid-stroke.
I saw someone do that, and it was like she could have walked around
the other way
and not
That's
gone anywhere. It probably was.
Yeah.
But he was in the middle of a set and she could have walked around. Like, there was plenty of space to go somewhere else.
Yes.
To get to where she was going.
Yes.
But she went right there and made
Stupid.
him mess
She,
up.
She did.
And almost hurt him.
Yeah, exactly. Those weights are not to be played with.
Especially not on those levels.
Yeah. No, exactly. Because
Like,
that's a lot of weight.
What kind of weight if you're putting it over your head? Even not a lot of weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she did. She hit the bar, and I cringed when I start to see all these videos out there about people in the gym, the way they act all stupid. They look dumb. Sorry. Yep. They look dumb. You're filming.
Sometimes they're entertaining though.
They are funny.
Sometimes they're like there was one. There was this dude. He was a gay dude, and I didn't know it at first. But and you watch the video, he was doing like hip thrusts. He was recording literally himself. He had the camera so close to him.
Of course,
it was just him and nobody
he loves
else.
Himself so much.
And he's doing the thing, and this guy comes over and he's like, "You need to stop fucking recording my girlfriend." He's like, "I'm not recording girl. There's nobody else here. You can keep your girlfriend. Yeah, you can go back to her. You can sit down and join me, sir. If you're sincere by me, you're more than welcome to sit down and join me."
Yeah.
The guy got uncomfortable.
Well,
oh boy.
But that's where the
try
fine
to snatch
line
up
is.
The phone. It's like,
see,
dude, that dude don't want your girlfriend.
Where's that line? Yeah, that's the thing. You have to figure out.
But there's
where that
also
line
the
is.
safety issues of it too. Like I've seen a lot of them where it was women recording themselves and men actually harassing them, like genuinely harassing them, not like that made up. They're across the gym and walk past, and you're like, "Why the fuck are you looking at me?"
Right.
But genuinely harassing them and shit.
All for clicks. That's all that's for.
Well,
no. I'm saying like they're getting them and being
they're
like
catching men.
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
And they're showing, they're highlighting the fact of like this is why women get intimidated at a point. This is why yes, it's not all men, but it's enough that you can't even go to the gym and be left alone.
Right. How sad.
It's kind of that like pro con of social media in general. Of like for every good there's a million bad.
Yeah.
So they're like there's a shit ton of horrible people recording in the gym.
Yeah.
And it makes it bad for those like handful that are genuinely doing it for training or motivation or safety.
That's all good.
But then like it's
those
multiple millions of them.
Yeah.
That are fucking it up.
Yes. It's always, what is it about these influencers? I mean, seriously.
Because they think they're something special.
They're not even experts in whatever they're influencing people about. Come on, people, wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm embarrassed for these people that, especially at the gym. I mean, that used to be sacred ground, man.
Yeah.
And now they do a lot of filming at the gym. I mean, because everyone wants to be in shape, all that good stuff. Yay. But how embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for people.
Yeah.
I mean, when I did used to go to the gym, there was this gym in Albuquerque. Well, everyone knows it. It's Define Fitness. And I had a free week or something. So there before they took your $300 a month at the time. So I went in there and just like I always have dressed at the gym, a pair of shorts, a cutoff sweatshirt, whatever, tennis shoes, normal. I thought that was normal. And I go in there to get on the bike, and I swear, and this is long before phones, they were sitting on the exercise bikes, and I swear they literally looked like old white women that wear one too much makeup, and they're dressed like they're going to the nightclub instead of the gym. You know what I'm saying? They were dressed like that, and I had never seen that before. I kind of was like, I stopped in my tracks, and I was like, what is this? It was so bizarre. And this is probably the early aughts. And I mean, but they were dressed like they were going to the nightclub. It was weird, with a full face of makeup, all dressed all nice. I mean, and I'm looking like, they may put me to shame, man. I was dressed to go to the gym.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but that's What is that? What is
That could have
that?
just been the way they were brought up. Too.
Well, I don't know,
I mean,
man.
they could have been them trying to get attention.
They look like shiny
Or-
bulbs, that's for sure. They did. It was, I've never seen that before. I mean, that was my first encounter of someone at the gym that I didn't think looked like they should be in the gym. I mean, and now everyone
Like
wears...
Yeah.
people were taught growing up, like you go out like you're going out.
Yeah, that's some
You-
southern stuff. I
Yeah.
know.
I wasn't trying to say that.
I know. I live there too.
You
You do.
dress like you go out.
You do.
You look
It
like
was-
you had home raising.
It was weird. They
And then
did.
there are
It was
people who
weird.
do that because they just want attention.
Mhm.
At
I
the
think
gym.
that's what
you're
because they
trying
weren't
to find
even,
a husband.
exactly. They weren't even working out on their bikes. They were sitting there.
So they're probably just trying to find a husband.
They were, sitting there talking to each other. At least be biking.
Oh, they were just.
They were
sitting
just
there.
sitting there. That's what I mean. Dressed
Uh.
like they were on their way out. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in the gym before.
Did they ever bike or they
No.
sat there the whole
No,
time?
They just sat there the whole time,
You didn't tell
looking
them
for probably
Excuse
for
me.
a boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Because you know how those big places like that are.
Mm.
Sports and wellness, Define Fitness. They're all, what's the big one out here?
Lifetime.
Mountain? Lifetime Fitness. I mean, you know those kind of people. Sorry, but you.
They got a bunch of 'em out here.
A lot of people just go there just to be seen. And that is the truth. At least that's the way it was in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably the same way out here too, because those are those places,
Mm.
I mean, remember years back when everyone got involved in that? Damn it, what is that? The Orange Theory? Is that something?
Yeah.
it's still-
That
It's
is
still there.
Is it a thing still?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's one on the street from my house.
I didn't even know that. I thought
Yeah.
that was just a fad. So that is part of the gym shit still? Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea.
Hmm.
So what are we gonna do about
Do
these
people record themselves at Orange Theory?
Oh, that's a good idea. I
I've
wonder.
Never been there. Because Orange
Mhm.
Theory is like a little bit different. Like you have like it's competitive and there's
Right.
screens and I don't know.
That's a good
'Cause
question.
It's almost like a group fitness class.
Right. Right. Or I mean, like recording yourself like on Zumba and shit like that. I really should. Maybe I'll get dressed like those old ladies that I saw in the gym and go record myself in the gym. I'll put it on our Instagram page, okay?
You can be a full blown influencer.
I could be. I don't want to. I'm nobody's influencer. I'm just me, and that's good enough for me, But I would never act like that in a gym. That to me is probably the most bizarre one. I mean, you see people doing it in the stores. You see them, everywhere.
Yeah,
And it's silly. There's these kids. This one guy was going around jumping on these guys and giving them kisses. And the guy, he was, he's like, what the fuck you doing, motherfucker? He was like, whoa. And this guy, so he's still filming this and he walks away and he goes, that was weird. Because everyone thinks they're the main character in
Yeah,
everybody else's
that's-
story. That's the reason he did. It was so rude, and you got in someone's personal space, and you didn't expect them to act like that.
Yeah. That's
What? You
I-
got all up in his shit, and everyone's like, "Hey, dude, go away," because nobody cared
yes.
except for you.
Yes.
We're here doing some shit. We're working out.
Right. Or if you're at the gym, do gym stuff.
Exactly.
Like maybe those ladies, but I'm thinking
Oh,
of this
God.
one video that I saw of a pretty young girl, and she sets up her tripod pod right in front of a bunch of dudes that are lifting weights, and she like puts music on and starts dancing, and I was just like,
Wait,
how fucking cringy
Oh,
is that? She had to have been like, I don't know, 20, like, yeah, and even the guys were like looking at her like, what the fuck? And I was like, you posted that shit?
That's so
look
embarrassing,
stupid.
man. They do look stupid, especially when they get busted, but because no one else cares about what you're doing,
Yeah.
But that was so. When that dude stood up, that kid was like, like that was bizarre, like he
Yeah.
couldn't fathom why no one
Somebody would be
cared.
offended
Yeah,
by that. Like,
I was like, that was so. It's like, and you post that shit.
yeah,
You bust yourself, you get called out on your own bullshit, man.
yeah.
The gym, stay away. And I agree with Cynthia. I think if you, of course, nowadays, if you're at the gym, Most people have smartwatches anyway. So if you want to know your heart rate and all that good shit, fine. You know, but why do you need to have your phone on the gym, on the floor,
It's
taking
Yeah.
pictures? You don't need that shit. Get
It's a
get
lot.
something
Unless
else.
you are a certified trainer,
Exactly.
you
It's-
should not be.
No. Your watch will do everything
And if
else
you
for
are
you.
an actual influencer, then you should have enough money to have a home gym.
Boom, baby.
Yes.
And then
Boom.
you can do whatever the
Yep.
Boom,
fuck
baby.
you want to do.
Record
in
all
it.
your workouts at your home
Boom,
gym.
baby. That is so true, Liz. That is a very
That's
good point.
yes.
Just
It's-
because you got 11,000 followers does not make you an influencer.
No, it does not. No, and you probably bought most of those.
I love when they flex that. They're like, I have 11,000. Like, so
So?
fucking what?
Yeah.
No.
And what would happen if, like,
What are
the
you
internet
gonna
went
do?
down?
Bring in like 2 people,
You're fucking
2
poor.
customers? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
a
true,
whole
man.
$20 worth of revenue for the month. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Why you leave all these bodies in your wake? You know, people pissed off at your ass. You know, that don't give a shit that you're an influencer. No one cares.
if
you
you
know?
got like 50 million, we can talk.
It's true. I agree with that too.
Because at
That's a
that
very
point,
good
they're
point,
like
though.
celebrities.
Right.
Are they like people actually know who the fuck they are?
And they make money, and you're right that they should have their
Yeah.
own damn home gym. Wouldn't you love your own home gym?
Oh, that'd be
Like
great.
full gym.
Yeah.
I would actually go gym
Dedicated
Yeah.
space.
You go enough. Cynthia is very dedicated to the gym.
I like
She
going to
is.
the gym. And if I had
She's-
my own gym,
Yeah, she's a badass. I mean, she can lift a whole lot of weight, folks. I mean, she's a badass. She's been in competitions. She's awesome. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But me and Liz are pretty awesome too. Not in that way though.
No.
I mean, she's a badass. She can.
She's the security. Word.
She is. I'm telling you. I mean, when you can do taekwondo and power lift and what's the other one you do? That Krav Maga. I mean, come on. That's what this bitch does, you guys. Seriously, isn't that wild?
She disagrees. You just agree with her.
I-
That's all you do.
No, she's
I just-
fine.
okay.
He's like, no.
She's
Whatever
fine.
you say.
She knows it's true though. It is true. I mean, and that's the thing but she goes to the gym to be specific about why she's going to the gym. She's going to the gym to be able to meet, like she says, her PR, her personal, is it PR? Personal record?
Yeah.
Your personal record, your personal best, or whatever. I mean, she goes there to do that, and most people are at the gym to do the same thing.
Right.
You know, you don't, I mean, I don't know if I was serious like the way Cynthia and all these people that I see at the gym, and some bitch did that shit to me, I'd
Yeah,
probably be
it's
thrown
just,
out.
It's rude.
It is rude.
I
I don't like rude people either, and that just irks. And just gets me. But on that note, I'm good. What about
Good.
you? You got something to say?
No.
Sure.
Just be polite.
Be polite.
Learn
Yeah.
gym etiquette.
Yeah.
If you're in a public gym, or technically they're private gyms
Yeah, that was a good point.
with a public space,
Yeah, right.
but it's private still. It's still a private business.
I know some gyms are
Like,
probably banning.
A
cameras
lot of
from
them
them.
are starting
Yeah.
to ban
Just
it.
because it's turned into such
It's a danger.
Right, it is.
It's a danger.
I mean,
It's
people
also
are
becoming a
bringing
bit
their
of a
phones
liability too, because you got all
Exactly.
like the
into locker rooms
pranksters
and
coming
stuff like
in
that.
and recording in locker rooms, trying to get their poses.
It's
It's bad.
It's
Yeah.
becoming problematic because of it.
It really, really is. And I mean, this is just for FYI. This is just something that pissed us off that we figured we would talk about. I mean, you guys know if you go to the gym, you know. You know if you know, right?
yeah.
I mean,
If
just
you're one of those that bring your camera and
Yeah.
set it up, like just
yeah,
You bring
stop.
the production
Just stop.
like
with
what are
you.
you doing with the videos you're taking? I want to see all these videos. How many videos do you have on your phone?
We're
that you
editing
never
together
fucking look
now.
at? Right? Shit.
It's so stupid. It really is. But that's one of those things that it's like, come on, people, as a society, what the fuck are we doing? Seriously.
And you don't have to go to the gym to record yourself doing body weight exercises.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. Social media it's helpful in a lot of ways because it is. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna deny that.
But like
But
we said,
then again,
the bad ones,
Yeah, as a
the
whole,
multitude of bad ones make it
make it bad.
for the good ones.
Make it bad, and it's just like, what
Yeah.
are you doing,
So
people?
just remember that if you're bringing your phone to the gym every time, setting up every time, recording everything, you're ruining the gym.
I agree.
You really
Yeah.
are.
I agree too.
It is. That's what it is. What it is. That's what
Exactly.
it is. You
Don't
are ruining
post
the
it.
gym experience.
Well, dude,
Don't post it and save it for like when it's a new exercise,
right.
and you're trying to gauge in what you need to fix. But again, you're not posting it, you're just seeing what you need to correct as you go in one thing,
Right.
not
The
everything.
and everybody.
yeah.
Now
Like you don't need to
here's-
record yourself
Right.
walking on the fucking treadmill.
Here's
Either
a question.
You can walk or you
yeah,
can't.
you can. That's stupid. Why would you even want to watch someone doing that? That's just dumb. But anyway, do they? Okay, I haven't been to the movies in forever. I don't go. Do they let phones in the movies theater still? Do you? Can you get in trouble?
You can have
Well,
a
you can-
phone. You can't
They ask you to
record the
turn off,
video.
They ask you to,
It's like it always
Silence
was.
it.
Like you couldn't, like when people were taking full ass cameras into the movie theater.
Oh, to make like a
Yeah.
make their
like
own.
copy.
Yeah. I
back
remember
to pirate
those
it, and then
days.
you would see like the fucking tripod
Yeah,
set
that's
up, and
all
you're
like-
like, dude, seriously?
I remember those. So they're not banned.
I
in
mean,
movie
you can't be
theaters yet.
sitting there doing this in the movie theater.
But do you think people do that? Though?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
Yeah,
because
because you see the fucking shit on YouTube
the next day.
and social media. They'll be like hitting all the spoilers.
and then that's when they wonder why how much is it to go to the movies now? What is it?
Like,
Between
Dep-
$7 and $10. Like
Really?
I think matinees are
And
Oh,
depending
I
on
thought
what
they were like
theater you go to.
$15 for a
Depends on what
ticket.
theater you go to.
Yeah.
Like AMC is about like that.
I was just wondering.
But if you just go
I
to,
don't
like,
the movies,
Some of the other ones, there are a lot of them, and you can go to other ones, and they'll have deals all the time.
I would rather just stay home and watch it on TV. I mean, I don't want to have to be that person that tells someone to shut the fuck up and turn off your phone. That is a lot of the reason why I haven't been to the movies. Last movie I saw
I don't
in
know.
the
The
movie
last
theater
ones
was
I've been to, they haven't really had that problem.
Black Panther was the last
'Cause
one I
most
went
people-
to.
Wow.
It was the last movie. And before that, it was probably with my mom and my sisters, like Sherlock Holmes or something like that.
Yeah.
With Robert Downey Jr. That's the last two movies I've seen in whatever 10 years.
Mm.
I can't. People, I can't. I don't want to get thrown out of a movie theater, so I just prefer not to go.
I think movies are a little bit better now with the recliners and stuff.
See,
Because you're
I do
sitting
want to
further
try all
away
that.
from-
They at their
And now you can get
recliners and-
alcohol too, right?
Yeah.
Some theaters have
Yeah.
alcohol, yeah.
That's where I want to go. That would be fun.
And a lot of people are streaming it now, so it's not as
Yeah, you
packed.
don't have to go to the.
it's not as
Weird.
packed as it
What about,
was
like,
with
Barbie
like
and
people sitting on their
Oppenheimer
phone
last
and all
year?
that.
Weren't those big movies?
Mhm.
Yeah, but they came out like it was on Redbox. It was in Redbox like 2 weeks later.
See that? Okay, we'll have to save this conversation for another time because I could go.
Like I
off
went
about
and
that
saw
stuff.
Aquaman, and then it was
That
on
was so good.
TV
I watched
not
it.
too long ago.
Yep, I just recorded it this last weekend.
Yeah.
It was fun. That's a good movie. Okay, anyway, Liz, are we good?
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. I know I
Yeah,
could
well,
You're
ramble. You know, we could talk about everything forever.
You're great.
You know, I know. Thanks, Liz. Don't get me started.
No, I'm gonna just let you have it. It's okay.
Oh, I can't. How Liz makes me laugh, you guys. She's funny.
And with
Doesn't
that,
she look pretty?
and with that,
Thanks, class.
Don't let shit get you down. You're not alone. We're all in this shit together. Peace.
you finally got the hint.
Fucker.